Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, and Jalen Carter. And it even get worse when we sub the starters. Number 94 with the sack, he wiping off the sweat. Hassan Reddick, he stayed cut off the edge. Big play Slay in position to intercept. We know Elliott gon' make it with seconds left. Nick Sirianni going down as one of the best. And we don't care about what you heard. Tune in to my boy T. Roy, the bird with the word. And we don't care about what you heard. Tune in to my boy T. Roy, the bird with the word.
T. Roy, bird with the word, man. Fly Eagles fly, man. Ain't nobody doing it like us, man. We the best. Run the NFC, we run the league.
Yo, it's the bird with the word. You heard it here first. What's going down? Check, make sure everything good. All right. I'll make sure. All right, man. So, hey, man, let's talk about it. Ugly game. Ugly game. You won't hear me talk about any kind of beating my chest about it or anything like the ugly game, man. Oh, my God. We lost 3 of our starters yesterday. Lane Johnson went out. Becker went out. And then, we all saw what happened to Smitty. The play on Smitty was a dirty play. The dude hit him in the back of the head. Then spit on my guy, Smitty. Why, he spit on my guy. Which I didn't understand, what was that for, man? Y'all, what y'all mad at us for? What you mad at Smitty for? What he did? Matter of fact, Smitty from Louisiana. So, but y'all do my guy like that. Smitty a cool kid. He don't do nothing. So I didn't understand that with the whole thing, but ugly game, man. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna do no sugarcoat about it. I ain't gonna do no I'm not gonna do no trying to smooth things over, make it sound good when it ain't. Hey man, we got problems. Real big problem. First of all, let me say this. Shout out to my defense, man. Shout out to my defense won the game, man. Give my defense a hand of cloud something. Man. My defense saved the day. Because it wasn't my offense. It definitely was not my offense. We can keep it $155. It definitely was my offense. My offense didn't do anything. Well, outside of Saquon Barkley, which I've been preaching for the last 2 games. Hey man, listen, especially last game. With no AJ Brown, I made it very abundantly clear. I said, hey man, all we gotta do is hand the ball off to Saquon and throw it to Dallas Goedert. Matter of fact, we got 3 good tight ends. I don't know why we keep trying to use Johnny Wilson as a wide receiver. Cool, whatever. But him, Calcaterra, and Goddard, Calcaterra, and Johnny Wilson. Those are 3 pretty good tight ends to have, especially against when we down a wide receiver like AJ Brown with a big body. Okay, man, put Johnny Wilson in, let him play. We're gonna let him play, let him play. But come on, man. The whole Jahan Dotson thing, I don't know what's gonna transpire with that because we got the guy as a third string, as our third wide receiver. And the last 2 games, man, Covey been getting all the action. Shout out to my guy Covey, man. Speaking on Covey gonna be out for about 6 weeks, man. Hope he get a speedy recovery. Apparently, he broke a bone in his shoulder yesterday. So he gonna be out for about about 6 weeks. They say, man. God, I hate that for COVID, man, because he was looking good. So I hate that for him. I definitely hope he speedy recovery. He catches back up because we need that guy back. We need all our players back. Kobe, what I will say is this: with Kobe being out, it does open the door for maybe Cooper DeJean, because he did run the ball in Iowa, right? So he did run the ball in Iowa. So maybe he can show his his ball skills and run the ball here and for kickoff returns. I mean, why not? Uh, yeah, we definitely need to explore that option with COVID being out for 6 weeks. But one thing about COVID, man, he scares me, and I've been saying this since last year. He scares the hell out of me because every time he gets the ball, man, it's like a train wreck waiting to happen because you don't know if he gonna fumble the ball. He's so small. He's so small, and so you don't know what they guys gonna do. I just be like, man, please, whatever you do, man, please, just don't fumble the ball. Whatever you do, man, whatever you do, Kobe, don't fumble the ball, please, sir. That's all I ask. Uh, but yeah, so he gonna be out. So it's gonna be a blow to our special teams for sure. We don't got Boston Scott no more. We do got Kenny Gainwell out there, but do we really want Kenny Gainwell to be running punt returns, kickoff returns? Um, I could definitely see him doing it. I could definitely see him, giving him opportunity to do it, but I don't want that to, be on his plate like that. Now Shipley, I have been seeing Shipley out there. They haven't put him out there, so maybe he can do the thing. Maybe he can do the thing, and he can come on with it, and uh, maybe Shipley could catch on. I don't know, man. We got rid of what's the dude name? Devin Allen, the dude who ran track, second fastest man in the world. And we got rid of him, so we don't have nobody. He didn't catch on nowhere anyway, so uh, oh, yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But let me say this. I'm gonna be as honest as I can honestly be. I'm just straight honest. Jalen Hurts, man, you gotta stop these turnovers, my guy. You are averaging 2 turnovers a game. I mean, now conversely, did a little digging up today, and look what I found. Which I'm never gonna compare, or try to say, well, it's okay because he did it. But check this out. Look at the stats within 3 games. Within 3 games, Jalen Hurts he's fourth in the league with 772 yards. Fourth in the NFL. He's tied 14th with 3 touchdowns. He's tied third. He's tied 43rd in the NFL uh, with 4 interceptions. His QBR is a 60.5, which ranks him 8th in the NFL. Now check this out. Pat Mahomes, 659 yards. He's 10th. Now remember I said Jalen Hurts has 772 and he's 4th. Okay. So Jalen Hurts is throwing more yards than Pat Mahomes. Okay. Touchdowns, Pat Mahomes has 5. Jalen Hurts once again has 3. So 2 touchdowns less. Interception. Now check this out. Jalen Hurts has 4 interceptions this season, right? Pat Mahomes has 4 interceptions this season. Once again, Jalen Hurts' QBR is a 60.5, which ranks him 8th in the league. 60.5, 8th. Pat Mahomes is a 51.2, which has him 18th in the league. So, I mean, do with that as you may. Do I think, oh, so you saying he beat? No, I'm not. Man, I would never say nothing. I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes are the same player or nothing like that. Jalen Hurts is Pat Mahomes. Now, in the Super Bowl, you can argue. I mean, and a lot of people have made the statement that Jalen Hurts outplayed Pat Mahomes. But I'm not saying this moment right now. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is nowhere like. I'm not saying they are compatible at all. I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts is on Pat Mahomes level. I'm not saying that. I'm not delusional fan that would say something like that. We don't know who we talking about. They would say, "Oh, Uh, they when you say something about why a certain quarterback ain't made it to the Super Bowl, Cowboys, you say something about why a certain player haven't made it to the Super Bowl. First thing, well, Matthew Stafford didn't make it to his Super Bowl to his ninth year. I didn't ask you about what Matthew Stafford did. I didn't ask you about that. I didn't ask you what Matthew Stafford did in his ninth year. I asked you about why your quarterback ain't did. But anyways, we're gonna get to them in a minute. Uh if you in here, hit the like button, please, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. But yeah, Jalen Hurts, he got to come on. I've been said, I'm gonna say it again. My team has far too much talent to sit around and you know, uh, wait on somebody to get it together. We need to get it together now. Uh, so yeah, Jalen Hurts got to come on with it, man. I'm just gonna be outright 100%. Jalen Hurts got to come on with it when it comes down to uh controlling this game, man. Because if he can't do it, man, we can't afford the opportunity to win Super Bowl is very, very small. Very small. And so we can't afford to waste time, man. We can't say, well, we need to give him 2 more years. No, I don't want to get nobody 2 more years. I don't. I don't want to get nobody 2 more years. I want to give uh I wanna I want my quarterback to win now. I ain't trying to win in uh 2017. If I ain't trying to do that. I'm not trying to win no 2017. I don't want to win now. I want to win preferably within the next 2 or 3 years. Preferably. Yeah, me, I do. Uh, I don't have time to be sitting around talking about, well, let's guess them develop. No. All the development stuff, I'm past, way past that. Way past the development stuff. He need to get it together right now, like today, like yesterday, like last year. You know, uh, and to me, it feels like my offense has become stagnant and without AJ Brown. And if my offense is predicated around one person being here or not, then that's not good. This is a team, man. This ain't no. And if anything, if it's gonna be predicated around one player, that player needs to be Saquon Barkley. Reason why? They start playing that box, loading that box up, having to take account for Saquon Barkley. Then you hit AJ Brown deep, you know. Then you hit Devontae Smith across the middle. Then you hit Dallas guy like you did yesterday. Uh, uh, you know, I don't know, man. AJ Brown, I hate that, man, because I don't want to, AJ Brown, I like him. I got the jersey on. I like AJ Brown, but I don't want my team to be stuck on, well, AJ Brown out here, we can't compete. We can't, what we gonna do? We gotta, we gotta scratch the playbook because for AJ Brown. We should have a playbook should be accessible and ready for every person. Next man up. It shouldn't be, oh man, AJ Brown out this week. What we gonna do? No. Next man up. But we've always played like next man up. Always. I mean, we won with Nick Foles, next man up. So, um, you know, I don't like the fact that I feel like without AJ Brown, my team is stagnant. That's an uncomfortable feeling to me because now I feel like a sitting duck out here if we don't have one person. I can see who's the quarterback. Like if your quarterback whatever, I can say, oh man, oh yeah, my quarterback here in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That ain't the case. The case at all. So I don't know, man. We definitely got to get together. I hate what I'm seeing as far as uh, my team looking one dimensional. I'm still hating the fact that we looking for the big play every freaking time. Take what they give you, man. My defense played absolutely lights out. Struggle? I don't think we struggled. I mean, we definitely didn't score. I mean, but we definitely got in the red zone a few times. We just didn't execute. Uh, but I wouldn't say we struggled at all. Now, uh, I don't like the fact that we didn't score like we supposed to. I don't like that at all. Uh, I don't like this, like the first half. That's an embarrassment. Not scoring in the first half of the game. Come on, man. Who are we? The Cowboys? We the Cowboys. We can't score. Nah, man. I don't like that at all. Like, check. Nah, man. Score the ball, run the ball, do whatever you gonna do with the ball, but score. We should not be like okay. For instance, I'm all for going for it on fourth down. Trust me, I am. Hey, let's go for it every time I play on the Madden. I do it, but take your points, man. When you see your offense isn't clicking together as a coach, you got to make the decision. Like, hey, man. Well, maybe if they get some points on the board, maybe you'll galvanize them, and maybe they'll get together, and maybe they'll just say, okay, you know what? Let's uh let's man, let's go get some more points. But the fact that uh the fact that we missing points, then you decide to put Jake. Now, hey, shout out to Jake the Snake, man. That's my guy. But you know, you trying to make my guy kick a 75-yard field goal. It was 60 yards, but and he's long here, 61. The year we won Super Bowl. Do. But come on, man. Don't do Jake like that, man. Don't do Jake like that, man. Don't mess up his average like that. What happened in the first half? Eagles usually do. Yeah, I just told you. My offense was not clicking. And like I said, once again, I hope it's not predicated around one player because that's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate if you're gonna tell me that my offense can't not score if we don't have one player. Once again, if it was the quarterback, I would be like, okay, well that kind of makes sense. Quarterback, but it's not the quarterback. It's a receiver, a guy who catches the ball like everybody else can catch the ball. So what is it that we struggling with? I don't understand what we struggling with. Uh, and then we not feeding the ball to Devontae at all. A rebuild team for who? Who's rebuilding? Okay, that's the interesting take, Miss Anderson. Who's rebuilding? The the Eagles or the Saints? Because I don't think that the Eagles are rebuilding at all. I mean, we've signed like four starters for the next 5-6 years. I mean, we got AJ Brown locked up. We got Devontae Smith locked up. We got Jalen Hurts locked up. We got Saquon Barkley locked up. That's not a rebuild team. So what team you talking about is rebuild? But yeah, please do what she said. Please do what she said. Please do what she said. Hit the like, share, and live, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. But no, we don't know, man. We couldn't move the ball. I mean, we was moving the ball, turnovers, fumbling in the ball, uh, throwing interceptions in the end zone, uh, things like that, man. Missing wide open players. Um, so that's why we could. That's what happened to us in the first half because we usually score in the first half. It's been a long time. I can remember. This is the last time we haven't scored in the in the first half of a game. That's oof. Usually teams don't win like that. When you can't score. You just said they aren't passing accurately, coaching maybe. Nah, quarterback. Yeah, that's what it is. Quarterback. That's what it is. I'm gonna be 100% with you. My quarterback. Uh, he just is not. He just isn't doing what he needs to be doing right now. Point blank period. I'm not gonna hold his hand. He getting paid big money, and he just needs to get it together, man. He really do because at this point in the season, you can make your little mistakes, But playoff time is one and done. One and done, one and done, one and done. So, work on your little techniques here and there. Okay, cool. But at the beginning of the season, I said we should be scoring no less than 35 points a game. No less than 35 points a game. And we only did that once against the Packers. We only could score 12, 13 points against the Falcons. We scored 16 points against the yeah, we ain't no rebuild. Nah, we, we definitely not no rebuild. Uh Now, what I will say is, we do got players like Lane Johnson. Shout out to Lane Johnson. I hope he gets better. He was sick yesterday. He looked real bad too. But I do understand like Lane Johnson ain't probably got maybe about a year left, maybe in him after this year. He might have a year left. He had multiple surgeries on his ankle and stuff, so I don't know. So we do need to look at exploring the option for him, his replacement eventually. Of course, we know BG gone after this year. He's gone. Uh, our offense is good. No, our offense. That's what I'm saying. That's the skill position that's locked in. Our offense. Like I said, once again, our quarterback is good. My quarterback is. I mean, as far as I'm saying, he locked in. AJ Brown, Devontae locked in. Saquon Barkley locked in. So our offense is. I mean, this is the offense we're gonna have to live with for at least the next 3-4 years, unless something drastic happens. We got to trade somebody or something like that. Other than that, we paid these boys. We paid them. So I mean, this is like I said. This is who we gonna have. We gonna live by and die for at least the next 2 or 3 years. So, uh, yeah, I'm definitely. I was definitely frustrated, and I don't understand, man. These games, man. Yeah, we playing. We should not. I should not have to get another gray hair. I should not have to get a whole nother gray hair, a patch of gray on this side of my face. Uh, Watching the Eagles game every game. It just shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. Like I don't understand. Like why are we going to the wires with the Falcons now? The Falcons. Uh, the Falcons. Let me get in their roses right now because they went toe to toe with the Chiefs yesterday, and they should have won that game. Point blank. Period. The Chiefs are not a good team. Point. Every game they didn't won this year, they barely won it. They barely beat the Bengals. They barely beat the Falcons. Uh, they barely beat Baltimore. So you remember the year we won, the year we went to the Super Bowl, we was barely beating everybody. Barely beating everybody. I mean, not the year we won the Super Bowl, but last year. Till we went 10-1. We were barely beating people, barely beating people, barely beating people. I kept saying, you cannot keep playing like this. You cannot keep barely beating the team getting by. That's the luck is gonna run out eventually. Our O-line is pretty decent. I mean, our O-line is actually more than decent, Sammy. Did you see yesterday how much time Hurts had in the pocket? Jalen Hurts probably had about I think he had over 200 yards passing. I mean, we don't want to talk about passing yards, are we? I mean, because there's one person that had a lot of garbage time passing yards, but I'll let you know exactly how many passing yards he had yesterday. He had about maybe 200, maybe 180. Oh no, he had 311 passing yards. Yeah, my guy had 311. No touchdown at all. He consistently has an 88. He's been having an 80 QBR all year. He threw 2 interceptions against the Green Bay Packers. He threw 1 interception against the Atlanta Falcons. He threw another interception against the New Orleans Saints. As a matter of fact, Jalen Hurts has more interceptions than he has touchdowns, and that's not good. That's not him. That's not envy. Now, don't get me wrong. If I look at Josh Allen's stats right now, let me see what he got. So let me see. Let me see what Josh Allen looking at. Josh Allen ain't threw an interception all year. Wow. But he got 3 touchdowns like Hurts got, but he ain't threw his passer rating has been over 100 every game. 107, 137. I mean, so and right now he got his average is 124. It's his average quarterback rating. So Josh Allen has definitely, cleaned some things up. Because one thing about Josh, he'll come out there and throw. He'll get the ball away. Uh, so I don't know, man. Jalen Hurts, who was a big old talk about how he hadn't thrown no interceptions all camp, and he only threw one at the end of the camp, and you start the season off like right where you left off at. So uh, I think Dak is better. I mean, you can think that. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions, right? But if we being, just based on history, I mean, Dak is a regular season hero. Let's give Dak his rose. He's a regular season hero. That's what he is. Playoff time, he's non-existent, null and void. You might as well call that man Waldo because everybody looking for him because he's nowhere to be found. So I mean, Dak, you might, you can argue Dak is better. You can argue Dak is a better quarterback. Hey, it's all subjective, right? Uh, of course, I'm going to say my quarterback is better. You're going to say your quarterback better, right? But what I do know is only one of the quarterbacks that's been to Super Bowl. There's only one of the quarterbacks that's been out the second round. There's only one of them quarterbacks that's an NFC champion. And his name don't start with D. His name starts with a big old letter J. J is the letter for y'all today. So I don't know, man, but my team got to get together. I'm so happy. Look, the Kobe Dean's looking good, man. He's finally looking like the player we thought he was gonna look like coming out of Georgia. Now, he's not flashing and getting the sacks that he was getting at Georgia, like getting the pressure, but he is playing his position. When he's in that box, when the Kobe Dean's in that box right there, anything in that box he on. He a heat-seeking missile. Outside that box, 5 yards outside that box, 10 yards, 7, 8 yards, doo-doo trash. Do not throw the ball on. Now he almost had a pick six last a couple games ago, but don't throw that ball over his head because he is not able to go out and get that ball. He is not. He's gonna let the receiver catch that ball and take off. All right. So, uh, I'm liking the Kobe Dean. Zach Bond still looking good. Devin White still not playing. Isaiah Rogers still not playing. Not understanding why. Not understanding why. But I will say, man, look, shout out to Jalen Carter. Had a bad game. Jalen Carter bounced back and had a great game. Got called out. Jordan Davis got called out. He had a better game. My guy Milton Williams. Hey man, he is poised to have a breakout season. It's just a matter of time for my guy Milton Williams. Matter of time. Now who I have not seen nothing from yet still is Nolan Smith. Well, who I have not seen nothing yet from is Bryce Huff. Now, you can argue Josh Sweat isn't being the big guy that he's supposed to be. I count pressure. I count pressure. So, if sacks don't get, sacks might not show up on his stat sheet. But the fact that a quarterback got through the ball fast and the play don't get to develop because Josh Sweat is burned down on him, I'll take that. Well, I want the sack, yeah, but I'll take that too. Because he might throw an interception. So I definitely take that. So Josh Sweat been doing his thing. BG still doing his thing. Milton, like I said, Milton Williams doing his thing. Jalen Carter. I'm seeing flashes of Jordan Davis in there now. Like I said, who I'm not seeing is Bryce Huff at all. I'm not seeing Bryce Huff at all. Quinyon Mitchell, man, that boy is. I'm telling you, he's this close from getting the pick. He almost had two of them. He almost had two. So He's good as advertised. Good as advertised. Now, Cooper DeJean, I'm still waiting on him. I'm still waiting on Coop. Uh, he does show. Uh, he does show like promise. I'll give him that. He does give me optimism, reason to be optimistic. I give him that. Uh, but Reed Blankenship, oh my guy. He probably got more interceptions. Well, I ain't gonna say no, but Reed Blankenship. They got her. They got hers. What it is, man. Uh, and I had just caught. I said, man, we need a turnover. Right. Come on, defense. Let's get one turnover. Let's get one turnover. One turnover. And boom, what happened? Reed, white boy, Blankenship coming there and do his thing. Man, I love that boy Reed Blankenship. Yeah, I love Reed Blankenship, man. I hope he can. I hope he does. I hope he just keep on getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. Because we got. I mean, and then we still got Sidney Brown, man. It's game. Well, it's gonna be game 4 without Sidney Brown. He got hurt last season. I was waiting on my guy to come on with it. I'm waiting on my guy to come on with it, man, because we definitely need him. We definitely need him. He's explosive. We seen him get a pick 6. We know he can do it. We know he plays with aggressive. Every time he hits something, he trying to kill something. Hold on one second, man. Every time he hitting something, he trying to hit with some kind of aggression. He trying to break something every time. So I'm anxious for him to come back as soon as possible. The sooner he get there, the better for me. The sooner he get there, the better for me because we can start moving these pieces around. CJ Gardner, man, the much talking you do, I need you to be able to back some of that up because you do a lot of the yep, and then you give up touchdowns, man. You giving up TDs. You giving up TDs, man. I can't help you giving up TDs, and you out here running your mouth. Shout out to you for playing because there was speculation that you was hurt. So shout out for you to come, for playing because a lot of people were saying, oh, he don't want to play because it's his old teammates, yada yada yada. But you came through. And you played good. I'm not gonna rain in your parade or nothing like that. But come on, God, you was last year this time. You was getting to the money. Pick City. You picking them off. I need that same energy that you had last year. I need the energy this year. Who is out there? Ball that looked good. Who else? I mean, do we got to talk about Saquon Barkley? Do we really need to talk about one named Saquon Barkley because that guy there? Come on, man. He should be MVP of the league this year. Comeback player of the year or something. If all we have to do is, I don't care for Jalen Hurts to play hero ball. I don't need for him to earn his paycheck. I don't need for him to go out there and show the pundits that he got some kind of elite arm he can throw with the best. I don't need you to do that. Yeah, good luck with the Giants because we know y'all. That's the game y'all looking for right there, the Giants game, because y'all know y'all gonna get an easy win. But y'all better be careful because them Giants, they ain't trying to be disrespected. So y'all better hope y'all ain't running up on the wrong Giants. Real talk. Y'all better hope y'all don't run up on the wrong Giants. Because if y'all do, ooh wee. Because they hungry right now. Daniel Jones, like he's starting to come onto his own. Neighbors over there looking good. Shout out to neighbors out there, so I don't know, man. They D-line look good with Thibodeau and them. So y'all better be careful with them Giants. Y'all better really, really be careful with them Giants. Uh, uh, hey man, listen. If they lose to the Giants, they can pack it up, Jack. I don't see them. Listen to me, y'all. I'm an objective fan. I don't see the Cowboys losing to the Giants. But any given Sunday, right? Any given Sunday. So could it happen? And if it happened, I'm a cackle. You understand what I'm saying? They lose to the Giants, I'm a cackle. Now, Baker Mayfield looks like he's turning back to Baker Mayfield. So hopefully we can go touch on Baker Mayfield and put a little pressure on him. Baker Mayfield will throw the ball. And Baker Mayfield will also, excuse me, Baker Mayfield will also throw interception. You heard what he said, Sweet T? He said, y'all going to lose to the Giants. That's what that man said. You said, good luck in Tampa, Eagles, peace. And he said, hey, good luck to the Giants. I hope they don't lose. Oh, I ain't seen what was the lie? What was the wrong at that? I mean, he said they're gonna lose. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be what it is, but we never know. We never know. All we gonna do is find out, right? If Miranda find out today. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Another team played yesterday, and oh my god, woo! My guy Sammy, with that segue he's put down there, them Cowgirls, man. What happened? With y'all yesterday, y'all had the opportunity to get Derrick Henry, right? Cowboys said he was too expensive or 80, whatever. That dude bought a house in Dallas Fort Worth. That dude signed for $8 million a year. Y'all went and got Rico. I mean, y'all went and got Zeke Elliott back from the Patriots. Why? So he can retire Cowboy? That was dumb. That was absolutely dumb. Why would you do that? Y'all defense looked terrible. Michael Parsons was getting into it, players online. CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb and Dak was getting into it yesterday, going hard. So, yeah, that was a trash. Listen, because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Derrick Henry. I was like, man, if Saquon, Derrick Henry, one of them come up, I want one of them. Yes, sir, please. You know. So I thought the Cowboys really gonna get him. I really thought the Cowboys was gonna get Derrick Henry. When they passed on Derrick Henry, I was like, oh yeah. The Cowboys ain't trying to win nothing at all. How you pass up on Derrick Henry? And look what he did to y'all yesterday. Ran all through that track. The Cowboys run defense gotta be ranked number 31, 32. I promise you, after tonight, because I know there's a game on right now, so they ain't put the stats out. But I guarantee you, after tonight, mark my words right now, y'all. Listen to me. Mark my words. The Cowboys' run defense right now is probably going to be ranked between 25 and 32. Watch it. I put money on it right now. Between 25 and 32. Because their run defense is dookie. I mean, Derrick Henry was taking turns on y'all yesterday. Then Lamar Jackson took turns on y'all yesterday. I mean, they were just running trains on your D-line. Your D-line had no answer. No answer. So, man, y'all play the Giants next. But after y'all play the Giants, y'all play some interesting games there, Cowboys. Yeah, because a lot of people speculate y'all gonna be uh 2-7. So let's see who y'all got next. Let's see who the Cowboys got next and see they should be. Oh, so after the Cowboys, the Giants, they play the Steelers. The Steelers been looking pretty good. Listen, when they lose Thursday, I'm telling you, Sammy, bro, they lose Thursday, fam, they can hang it up. Then they play the Lions, so they play the Steelers. They can be easily an L. They play the Lions. That can be an L. They play the 49ers. That can be an L. They play the Falcons. That could be an L. They play us. That's going to be an L. They play the Texans. That could be an L. The Washington, they play tonight. We're going to see what they look like week 3. They for real. They pretenders. I'll give the Cowboys an eye on that. They play the Giants again. Then they play the Bengals. That's an L. They play the Panthers. They gonna win that game. They beat the Panthers. They probably beat the Buccaneers. They play us again. We gonna win. Come here. I got the Cowboys probably no lie about 7 wins for the season. About 7, 8 wins, no lie. Cowboy fans, y'all got a lot to be worried about, man. Like for real. And I ain't saying we don't either, because the way we playing, we got a lot to be worried about. Because we can't score. And in order to win this league, you gotta be able to score a touchdown. And if we can't score touchdowns, what are we doing out here? Wasting our time, wasting our fans' time. We could be doing something else. So, you know, man, Cowboys, they trash, you know, super trash. And you know, it's what it is. Dak Prescott and could not. Let me give y'all a small caveat real quick. Let me give you a small caveat. You can chew on this as you may. Okay. Chew on this as you may. Dak Prescott scored no touchdowns. Well, he did score one with CeeDee Lamb. Did CeeDee have a touchdown yesterday? Let me see something. Did CeeDee have a touchdown yesterday? Wait a freaking minute now. 'Cause I know for a fact Dak had a touchdown yesterday. I know Dak. I ain't gonna let them play with y'all like that. I ain't gonna let them say Dak didn't have not one touchdown yesterday. Nah, he had one. He definitely had one. He definitely had one. Let me see something real quick. He had 2 touchdowns. Okay. But the fact that he only had he scored those 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, he was playing against the worst pass defense in the NFL. The worst. Matter of fact, it says you can. This is from Ed Warner. He said you cannot exonerate Prescott. He scored no touchdowns against the worst pass defense in the league. Not one of the worst, not second to the worst, the worst pass league in the defense in the league. He finally did in the second and the fourth quarter when the game was over with. But hey, you know, but yeah, man, they have no run game whatsoever, no run defense whatsoever. See Lamb out there fumbling the ball. I mean, he fumbled the ball, he fumbled the ball, he fumbled the ball. Then he on the sideline getting into it with that Prescott. They fight on the sideline. Yeah, it's a lot of trouble over there in a little D. And they need to figure that out because if not, some heads gonna roll and Jerry gonna be pissed off. He didn't pay them boys his money, and then it might hurt Michael Parsons' pockets next year. Hey, anyway, it ain't my business. You heard me say it, but you know it is what it is. With that being said, man, I finna get up out of here, man. You know, the game about to come on, about to catch some of this other game, and you know, we're gonna do what we do, man. But as always, before I leave, man, let's get it one time. Hey, let's go Birds.